Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. Well, I have to break script a little bit for this particular car. I try to give you guys a little bit of personal information about every single vehicle we present, give you some of my personal opinions on them. They leak out every once in a while, however, we typically have a general structure to these videos that we follow, but I do have to break script a little bit in this particular video and just tell you guys how impressive this vehicle is for me, and a little bit about some of the frustrating things about our industry. This is a 1998 Toyota Camry. This is a one-owner vehicle with a clean Carfax history report, clean California title. This vehicle has been owned and operated in Northern California by its one and original owner since brand new. It only has 143,000 miles on it. This thing has been beautifully taken care of. It has not been kept in a time capsule. It does have a couple of light scratches, a couple of dings, slight wear and tear throughout. It is not perfect, but based on the condition that we got it in and the fact that we literally had to do no work to this vehicle, just as a testament to how well the previous owner and original owner, which is the previous owner, took care of this particular vehicle. It's got 4 brand new tires on it, recent brake job, and 2,000 miles ago it had a major service where the timing belt, water pump, seals, alternator, spark plugs, wires, valve cover gaskets were all replaced. That is a major service that probably put the previous owner back, I'm guessing, close to $3,000. You may think, well, why would somebody spend $3,000 and then turn around 2,000 miles later and sell a vehicle? Well, it's because not everybody thinks that way. Some people just do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Every transaction and every decision in life is not a business decision. Sometimes when you love and care for an item, for your property, you do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. You're not looking at it in the sense of, hey, you know, how long do I need this thing to last? How much service do I need to get out of it? And versus how much money do I need to put into it and be able to get away with it. Well, it just impresses me when someone takes care of a vehicle in that fashion. Now, what's frustrating about our industry is this is going to be one of the most underappreciated vehicles that we'll have in a long time, and I anticipate it's not going to be a horribly quick seller. What you're going to be looking at, and what many other people are going to be looking at who know the price of everything and the value of nothing, is going to be that there's tons of examples of this vehicle out there in the marketplace for $2,500, for $3,500, for $4,200. But if you were to take any of those examples and put half of the maintenance and care that this vehicle has already had put in it, you would quickly exceed the asking price of this vehicle. With all the tools available to the public, whether it be Kelley Blue Book, whether it be other internet source car valuation sites, it's a cookie cutter service, folks. They have to take every vehicle in the industry, average them out. It's an algorithm where, based on options, mileage, and year, you get to have a perception of what a certain vehicle may cost. However, what that doesn't take into consideration is what condition and what value a specific vehicle has. This vehicle, at the price that it's offered for, the type of vehicle that it is, 1998 Toyota Camry, this was one of the golden eras of Toyota and many other manufacturers, where in my 20 plus years in the automotive industry, I find time and time again, whether it's Toyota, whether it's Honda, whether it's Acura, whether it's Chrysler, they made some of their best cars during this era. You could not reduplicate this car. They're just not out there. With the care, maintenance, and service that's been put into this vehicle versus the price that you're going to be paying for it, versus the natural progression of inflation, especially the way it's going these days, you will virtually never lose a cent on this investment and this purchase if you continue to take care of this vehicle in the same fashion that it has been taken care of thus far. You can drive this vehicle for 10 more years You can put 100,000 more miles on it. As long as you continue to take care of this vehicle in the same fashion that it's been taken care of, you will get your initial investment back. How many other things in life can you say that you could do that with? Beautiful vehicle, large trunk with a 60/40 fold down seating arrangement. Floor mats in the front have been steam cleaned. They're available in the trunk of the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and just show you that this vehicle does come with a full-size spare, which you never see anymore. Full-size spare, all of their tools. This full-size spare still has the little spikes on the bottom of it. No rust on this vehicle. This spare doesn't look like it's ever even been mounted onto this vehicle. You also have all of your tools and jack present and accounted for. No rust or corrosion on this vehicle. This particular vehicle was actually driven back from our original source of purchase from the South Bay in the peninsula. A little town called Redwood City, close to Menlo Park. And my wife put about 150 miles behind the wheel of this vehicle. And being in the business we're in, we have access to a lot of very nice and very expensive vehicles. My wife owns 5 very expensive vehicles herself, and she was just over the moon with this car. She said it took her back to her youth, and it made her experience what we can no longer get in the automotive industry, which is simplicity and quality. Her assessment of the vehicle was that during this time in the late 90s, early 2000s, auto manufacturers steered away from longevity, quality, and reliability and focused on technology and more advanced features because that was what the market demanded. That was what the industry demanded. And car manufacturers, after all, are in the industry to make money. They will listen to their customers, and that is what customers demanded. Now, unfortunately, as a side effect of that, we have received vehicles in the last 20 years who've had lots of fancy options, lots of cup holders, and lots of gadgets, but unfortunately have lacked from quality and longevity. This particular vehicle has only 143,367 miles, and it is just barely broken in. Excellent visibility, excellent comfort. This is one of the most comfortable vehicles you will ever ride in. The transmission shifts butter smooth. Excellent fuel economy. You'll get in the mid-30s with this with minimal to no effort whatsoever. Ice cold air conditioning, power windows and locks all work. You have a moonroof that has a tilt up and a slide back that also works properly. And this vehicle is just gorgeous. I cannot say enough about it. Unfortunately, it is, again, going to be a very underappreciated vehicle. We don't anticipate for it to sell right away, but boy, whoever buys this vehicle will certainly be getting one of the rarest gems in the automotive industry, especially these days with the vehicle shortages, microchip shortages that are going on in our industry, with new car stores asking ridiculous markups on their vehicles to find a vehicle that will religiously serve all of your needs, that's been this well taken care of, that's this clean. I mean, look at this motor mount. It looks just practically brand new. Spark plug wires are NGK wires. That is what's supposed to be on this vehicle. I have not pulled any of the spark plugs, but I anticipate they're either going to be Denso or NGK as well, which is what this vehicle is supposed to have. Denso is the original equipment manufacturer for Toyota and many other car companies. You can see that alternator that was replaced was also a Denso. Beautiful vehicle. Guys, this vehicle is going to take a little bit of common sense. It's going to take a little bit of thinking outside the box, but I congratulate in advance the next owner of this vehicle, for they will be getting one of the nicest vehicles they'll probably have ever purchased in their life for the price that they're paying. Folks, you can find this car and many others on our website, which is www.directauto.outlet.com. You could also phone us down here at the lot at area code 916-765-7575. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank you for taking the time to watch our video and to taking the time to listen to me ramble on. We do hope to see you down here at the lot very soon, and we thank you for your time and patronage. Have a great day.